Welcome everybody to Lies of P. So glad that you joined me today. We are getting ready to dive in. Here comes the menu. Let's press a button and let's start a brand new game. Attacks can be divided into three types: slashing, piercing, and striking. It is important to secure the defense parts that are right for these. Some words were on the screen. In honor of the great writer Carlo Collodi. Go to Project Gutenberg, look up Carlo Collodi's original Pinocchio, and give it a read. It's nothing like Disney. And I'm betting this is the same.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
And the ergo from that butterfly goes into him and wakes him up. So cool. Okay. This is a familiar scene, isn't it? Okay, freedom of movement at last. Wow, we are short, but we can punch through the wall. I wanted to make sure that we did that. And we wake up in a train car workshop. We don't realize it's a train car just yet, unless you played the demo and you're fully aware of what's happening here, but kind of cool. Let's look at the posters on the wall. Can't quite read it. Got.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Aha! Now she knows she's got me. Books I wish I could read. Is one of them titled? Can't really tell. Is one of them titled Pinocchio? That would be my question. Aid or interact? I'm hitting A, and there is no interaction. So I realize they're waiting for me to get closer to Jiminy there, but A to interact? There was no capacity to interact there. So let me... Okay, now it's not coming up.
I see they got Jiminy too, but we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Okay, Jiminy's going to do it. Up for upper belt, down for lower belt, X to use the item. Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to remember this, but I am going to try. Hold down to activate the extra bag. Equip items and gestures on the extra bag to use them. To use the belt, it's just up or down, but if I hold A, it activates the extra bag. Okay. Ah, okay, press A, and you get that little device. Can I not do anything yet? I can't really seem to do anything just yet. Can I go into a menu? I can. Upper belt, extra bag. This is the last resort. It is basically it's your hollow mark. It's going to send you right back and kind of kickstart you all over again without any of your ergo saved up. I'm going to get rid of that. I have zero intentions of using it. Okay. By the way, book I can't read. Okay.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
I will. Looking around. You know, I am curious. Nope. You can't punch and break through those. Another book that I can't read. You know, as somebody with an extensive library of my own, I am a little bit aggrieved. Okay.
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
A little bit of a nitpick. Arm yourself with one of the weapons here. Would have made sense. Path of the Cricket. Balance. So this is kind of your, what do they call it? A quality weapon? Dexterity weapon, and a strength weapon. And let's see if I get this memory right. I'm pretty certain blind playthroughs went for the Path of the Cricket, and Blue Lizard Jello went for Path of the Bastard. That leaves me Path of the Street Sweeper. Strength. So I feel like rounding out the series is a good idea. Plus, I loved this weapon. Path of the Sweeper Strength. Do you wish to continue?
Destination Hotel Krot. Recommend escaping from this location.
I don't remember that being a stab first. But that's okay. We are gonna open the door and try to make our way to Hotel Krat. All right. Is there anything over here? Oh, I love the fact that the luggage moved around. What's over there? A light. I wonder if that means that we're going to come back to this area later. All right. Here's our first guy. I do remember this. All right. 2 strikes and he's out. All right. That worked out rather nicely. Thank you. All right, let's figure out what belongs on this belt. I'm thinking I want the grinder. Monad's lamp Monad's lamp is probably going to be an extra bag kind of thing for me. I'm not going to use it all the time, but I am going to use it from time to time. That is my healing pulse cells, and that's my grinder to keep my blade nice and sharp. I want to put personalized consumables down here, and let's go ahead and put the throwing objects up top. I think that makes sense. Let's go ahead and grind up. I like that. And the left arm of steel reloaded. I'm not sure why or when it reloaded. I'm going to have to go back and look through my... Why, hello there. I want to go back and look through my footage. Use a pulse cell to recover HP. There's a maximum number of times pulse cells can be used. When you reach the maximum usage of pulse cells, when you use them all up, poorly worded, I agree with some of the other videos that I have watched on this section. I'm going to be playing the latter sections, by the way, once you get to the hotel. All of that's going to be blind. Up to the hotel, not so much. I couldn't resist. This couldn't be blind because I was watching some of the things that were available. I apologize if you heard my phone ringing. That was the bank calling. We just started a nonprofit and got it all set up today that is going to be helping people with addictions recover. So it's called RU Recovery Paris. And so super excited. Had to answer that. Sorry about that. Use a pulse cell to recover HP. We know what these are. These are our healing flasks. Okay, investigate. We're going to read this. Krat, Grand Exhibition 18 something or other. Witness. That does go way too fast. Witness the greatest show on Earth. Experience the future of the world. The future of the world currently looks like death and mayhem. Come here, guy. Okay. A twofer doesn't quite do it. And it didn't quite do it there. Okay, so these guys actually have a stronger... more health. That's what I'm trying to say. Can run and... Okay. Cool. We got these guys stacking up the ergo. Not ergo. That is differently. But ergo. Ergo is... I think is Latin for work or movement. So... I will double check that. I never learned Latin. Probably is not the word.
A station employee has the train station keys.
Yeah, not anymore. Anyhow, I spent quite a bit of time learning Greek and Hebrew, but not Latin. You can block enemy attacks by guarding. If your guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage, but it will consume stamina. The reduced damage will be transferred to Guard Regain. Guard Regain accumulates, but gradually decreases over time. While you have Guard Regain, you can attack enemies to recover HP. If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers a perfect guard. I do like those. That's going to be my goal, is to perfect the perfect guard. When a perfect guard is successful, you will not receive damage. Only stamina is consumed. You can perfect guard. You can use perfect guards to destroy an enemy's weapon or put the enemy in a staggerable status. So that's my left button. All right, let's go on and see.
You cannot see in the dark.
I don't need to see in the dark.
Gently mobilize the grenade.
Haha! Fatal blow. Deliver a successful fatal attack. Okay, we got a perfect guard. Ultimate defense technique. Destroy an enemy's weapon with a perfect guard. I like that. Okay. Good deal. Got a couple of rewards already. A little Fable Catalyst. Let's go down here. There was a guy in the bathroom. Still there, I think. Perhaps, perhaps. Yeah, he's still there. You know he is. Hey! Come here. Well, that was not what I would call perfect. But I got some thermite out of it. And can use that later. Alright, we are covered with splattered oil from killing puppets. Ergo juice. Okay, we got a roll. And I want to see... Is it settings, character info, bag, equipment? It's got to be equipment. What happens... By the way, I am at 47%. Now, physical damage reduction rate, 7.36. Man, the numbers in this game are just so precise. And at first I thought that was really weird, but we're talking about machinery of ultra-precise design. Now, doesn't it make sense that the numbers would be that precise? It really does. Workshop Union cartridge. Can enhance resistance to special status ailments. Certified liner. All right. So this does reduce fire, electric, and acid damage. And the weight is 27. So what if I unequip that? Yeah, what if I unequip... What if I just unequip some of this stuff and see... Okay, and now the rolls are quite a bit faster. Now, I don't know if that's to be desired. I kind of feel like starting out without... Is there a way to see... Character info, right-click. Oh, looky here. Damage reduction rate. Currently, physical damage is set to 80. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's go ahead and equip each one of these again. And now, physical damage is set to 80 plus 0.892. But we're rolling slower. I am... Well, you know what? Let's just see how it is. Just like this. We know this section's not that difficult anyhow. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Rear attack. Rear fatal attack from behind an enemy. It'd be nice if it was always fatal, but you and I both know that it's not going to be. Alright, come here, guy. Alright. That was a little slower. I really want to work on that perfect guard. Seems to me like that is one of the most important skills. Passenger's note. View the details. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you, even if it's not much. Please survive. Anyone. Pretty dark. Is there anything else back here? I kind of wish there was. A little hidden secret. For all of the hidden secret people. I'm one of them. I like hidden secrets. They make me feel good. And he is gone. Now there is... Ah! Stamina! Okay. Okay. Not great. Let's go ahead and use a heal real quick. And is there a guy in here? He's not. A for a dim ergo fragment. Very nice. All right. Well, if that is any indicator, I have completely forgotten how to play the game. Don't you think? All right, we can go open this door. The lock device. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krot that are locked by devices. You can unlock these doors or go down the ladders to create shortcuts. I like shortcuts. Although some of the shortcuts I've taken in real life... A nice mechanism. Some of the shortcuts I've taken in real life have turned out to be long cuts instead. Okay. So. We have the way through. And I don't think there's any other... Nothing going on here, right? Yeah. Alright. So, let's go ahead and sharpen that up. Oh, it's on the right-hand side. I didn't even realize that's where it was. And it's showing me why... Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Y uses up the Fable Arts, and left button Y will do the handle Fable Arts, which I don't recall. Fable Arts, a link slash and absolute defense. Let's go into display. Link slash an enemy in front of you uses an extra Fable slot to slash up to 3 more times. Man, I'm glad I didn't double tap Y. I would have used up the one I have left. Okay. No. Switch display. Absolute defense. Perfectly block the enemy's attack temporarily. I'm not sure. That must be perfect block with a wider window of opportunity. I'm guessing. And somebody's going to test that. It's not going to be me right now. All right. Here he is. Let's try to get around him. All right. All right, we are going to heal real quick because that was really bad. Man. Okay, staggered. Right trigger. Hold for a charge attack. While you're attacking, a white outline will appear around the enemy's HP bar. When this happens, you can make the enemy staggered with a charge attack or with Fable Arts. All right, Fatal Attack. We got him. Fatal Attack, face a staggered enemy, and right button. Fatal Attack can be performed on staggered enemies. If successful, it can inflict heavy damage. And that was definitely heavy damage. Chopped him up. Krot Central Station main entrance key, and another thing that I didn't notice. I am going to go ahead and heal, because why not? And I'm going to get the sawtooth wheel. You know, it's almost a shame that you didn't have to come over here for the key. Pulse cell discharged. All right, let's see. We are going to be heading back out here and to the right. Let's stop and look at the inventory. Manage the items that you own. All right, we got a couple of new things. We got the sawtoothed wheel, got the thermite. This is a Fable catalyst. A catalyst made to supplement puppet abilities rapidly charges Fable. The catalyst made puppets more efficient by circulating ergo energy within their bodies. Okay, makes sense. This groundbreaking invention was based on one alchemist's idea. And the dim ergo fragment. I love that it tells you exactly. You're going to get 100 from this one. Super valuable. All right, amount in the bag, 2 of 99 possible. None in storage. So there is a storage mechanic, functional items, weapons, blades, Legion arms, defensive parts. All right, this is physical damage reduction rate of 7.36 for 5.8 pounds. 7.6 pounds, that's what I have. No, I have This is equipped. This is new. You can see the little blue dot above that ring. That takes me from 7.36 to 11.61 damage reduction rate. And if I equip it, move to equipment. Oh, I like that. So it gives you the chance to observe. It's going to go up 1.8 pounds, or units, whatever that units is. Maybe it's ounces or pounds, kilograms. And it's going to give you quite a bit more physical damage reduction. Now, does it tell you... I'm currently at 47%, and now I'm at 50. So that's interesting. We want to go back? Okay, we got to go back into the bag this way. Okay, I can appreciate the way this is laid out. Amulets. I got the white shirt. Does it have weight? It doesn't say. And we have the gestures. We have sit. Okay, a throne made of gold, a beggar's shabby mat. Their weight may differ, but they're both for sitting. Okay. And the other one, the bridge check, the ground checking gesture. There's a saying in the country of the morning across the sea that goes, even stone bridges should be tapped before crossing. Double check everything. A key once held by Krat's Central Station puppet, it opens the front entrance of the station. The station puppet fulfilled the duty imprinted on it. Its last duty ended with bloody violence. Oh my goodness. That gives you a little hint, does it? That the violence was somewhere imprinted upon it. Which means it was intentional, and that's the note that we picked up. Okay. Well, we know what's going to come next. We're going to open the door. Come on, we can do it. I love the heaviness of the doors. I love the movement. They did a very good job, even animating the fabric swaying in the breeze. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive indeed. All right, let's take a look. Repair the Stargazer. And it's active. Use a Stargazer for fully recovering your HP and stamina. Stargazer's Guide. Repair a Stargazer just popped up. You'll be revived at this point in case of death. Remember, this process also revives enemies, not just your character. Yep, that's what makes it, in part, a Souls-like. Let's go ahead and rest up.
This is called a Stargazer. A marvelous device the Stalkers used in the past.
Warning. Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this Stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This Stargazer will make you stronger. But the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Okay. Now, she did say a couple of things in there. This Stargazer's strength will not last. She also mentions that she is giving her strength to it. So, I don't think it was that clear in the demo that this is just a temporary stopgap until we can get up to her. So that's interesting. Now, we can either use storage, which is cool, or we can level up. Let's take a quick look at each one of these. If I press the menu buttons, there's no way I can read anything, but I've got enough for 2 whole vitality slots. Let's see what these will increase. Guard regain and HP. This will increase my stamina. Stamina is huge in these games, especially for the way I play it, and mine is exceptionally low. Capacity. Is there a... There doesn't appear to be a question and answer describing these things. There's no menu entry here. Okay. Well, this will increase my Legion. I suppose that's my Legion arm, right? And my weight carry capacity, which right now is at 73.3. Okay, so that will give me the ability to have some more equipment on, and maybe a light roll. Okay, let's think about that. Motivity. That. So that is the lightning symbol. And my current weapon has a B scaling in motivity and a D scaling in technique and blank in the advance. So we're not going to worry about advance or technique. Motivity could be important, but I am thinking that at least initially, what if I put 1 point into capacity and 1 point into vitality? Survivability is important. We're going to raise that vigor because I do like higher stamina. Yep, we're going to commit to it. Oh, and look at that. I have 720 left, and the required ergo is 788. I could use one of those in my inventory. Too bad there's not a quick jump to use the ones in inventory. That would be even nicer. Should I do that? I'm not going to do it right yet. Okay. Let's read this. Welcome to the city of Krat in honor of Valentinus. All right, let's try that again. Welcome to the city of Krat in honor of Valentinus, who erected the cornerstone of origin. And it does look like that is the body of somebody. Yep, hanging on that. It's not a puppet, is it? I'm trying to look at the joints on the arms to see. Doesn't appear that that is a puppet. All right. Now, I have questions. I know that that dog is going to attack. I do know there is that dog. Oh. All right, hold on. And there we go. Puppy down. Almost as bad as a FromSoft dog. Okay. I know that's what they were aiming for. Alright, now I want to come around. I am going to go around to each one of those sections. Now he is... Is he going to come to me? Come here. Nope, now they're both going to come to me. I didn't want that. Oh man, the Legion arm punch is cool. I really like it. And it does a fair amount of damage. I have to remember to use it. Wonder if I'm going to be able to get up in there. Ooh. A new era with Venini. Yeah, a new era of death. Vivid Ergo Fragment. And let's come up here and just heal him completely in. I can't believe that it let me get that attack off. And you can backstab fish, okay. Although I did that poorly. Fable Catalyst, super good. And a sawtoothed wheel. Alright. X to use a belt item. How we doing on durability is above my weapon choice over there. And let's see here. That's a puppet over there. And this is a doggy over here. Okay. Come on. I need you to, like, not do that. That was sloppy. I don't know what you came here for. Sloppy is what you're going to get. Okay. Okay, we got that. Sawtooth wheel. Super handy, I think, especially for drawing dogs. So in a minute, we're going to throw one of those and see if I can just draw a doggy. Can I have one? One dog. That's all I want. I know there's more than one thing over here. No, they both came. See, that is not cool. Okay, no, no, no. Come on here. Okay, I was trying really hard to get around him and was stuck on this stupid horse's corpse. Phrases you don't hear every day. I was stuck on the horse's corpse. Alright, we know the rest of the story here. Get a catalyst. Is there anything else up here other than the Krat Times issue 183? The Krat Grand Exhibition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabella Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and Vanini Company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. The task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop's puppets. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. Fascinating. So there seems to be, I would guess, some kind of tie between the increased ergo and the petrification disease, which, you know, are we talking about radiation? That's my initial thought, is radiation, and the petrification disease is the scabs and other grotesque things that happen as a result of it. I mean, we are talking sometime in the 1800s. Oop. Use Blade Fable Arts. I don't know why I'm getting this warning now. Why, or why while guarding, use the handle Fable Arts. Weapons have distinct blades and handles that each have their own Fable art. And we know this. Fable Arts they use Fable slots, and different Fable Arts use a different number of slots. I have 3 so far. Charge Fable slots by attacking enemies with weapons. Okay? The fact that that pops up in the middle of an animation is a little disconcerting. Okay. And here is another one of these locks. This is like the other side of that lock, and if you look at it, there are shorted wires. So, zap. Don't touch them. It's bad. I didn't note, in fact, let me look. I didn't note if damage was done. Let me see. Can I... Character info. My current vitality. Where's my vitality? HP, 256 out of 323. Okay. Still 256. Okay, so nothing in the way of harm was done. And this guy's just waiting here, waiting for me to off him. And is this guy going to come down now? Or really, he is going... And in the demo, they really aggroed, and they would both run up here. Nice little adjustment. I kind of want to off this guy before the other guy attacks. Alright, come here. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. I love the clockwork sounds. Okay. Look at that. It's a spinning flower. Dim ergo fragment. I like it. It's not just a ethereal spark, but it's rather an actual little flower. Now there is a dog. And I should have looked to the right, because oftentimes where there's one enemy, there's another one in the lurking. Didn't happen this time, fortunately. Yeah, that feels like a slow, fat roll. I do want to change. Whoops. Well, later. Later. first things first. There is an ergo fragment up here, or something like it. Yes, it's a vivid ergo fragment, which will give you 300 instead of 100. So that's cool. I can appreciate that. Okay, these little telephones are everywhere. It sounds like a radio broadcast, but...
Attention, dear citizens of Krot. The recent public frenzy is believed to be just a momentary glitch. There is no cause for alarm. Do not panic, whatever you may hear. The city is safe to traverse. We repeat, do not be alarmed, citizens of Krot. We are effectively handling the situation, with the cooperation of the workshop and the alchemists. The puppets are, naturally, imprinted with the grand covenant that prioritizes human safety above all. Please remain patient while the proper situation. Your active cooperation is requested and required. You will refrain from any unauthorized departures, assemblies, or active protests. Never forget that your safety is of the utmost importance to your city. The time for fear is over. Krot is safe. Krot is safe.
Krot is safe, war is peace. Anyhow, that's very dystopian of you. And notice that is really an old-timey telephone, but it did say radio broadcast. So we are about to, well, we are about to sharpen our weapon and encounter our next kind of, I don't know, major enemy, significant enemy. He is definitely more robust than some enemies. Become red. Use a strong attack called a fury attack. You can't dodge or guard fury attacks, but you can counter with perfect guard. Okay. So let's lure him back here a little bit so that I don't have to come that far to reobtain my ergo. Ow. Okay. Oh, you can't. He is beefy. Okay, let's heal. Back up. And now. Come on. You're gonna weapon? You're gonna do it? Ow! Okay. There, we got him. Fatal attack. That was really, really bad. But it's alright, we can heal up. There is an ergo fragment there at the base of that stairway, or that gate, so we will come around and get that here in a minute. Alright. Now, nobody's coming down the alley just yet. And I'm trying to see... I'm taking note of the fact that I'm on an incline now. And checking out the camera.
Optimal location for reserving a destination.
Okay. There you go. Come on back around the corner. That was a bad barrel. That's why I killed it. Alright, 39 minutes. Okay, now there should be a guy over there getting ready to shoot me, but he is gone now. Hey! And isn't there a pup around here? Oh, come on. That was not good at all. Ow! Welcome to the Preacher Plays. He does play poorly, right? There we go. Now, what do we got up here? I don't have any more. Oh, we got an enemy there and a pup right there. I wonder if... What if I did this? Come here, Pop-Up. Alright, we got him coming. Alright, and I got some healing out of it, so that is cool. Alright, hold on. Hey! That is... I am not doing well. Okay, hold on. Come here, guys. Here come the Keystone Cops. Coming after me. And one more. There we go. My goodness, were they eating up my stamina? Yes, 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 they were. Now... Somewhere... Is it down here? Yes, down here is where... Yes, the Ergo was that I saw. Definitely want to claim it. Ah, I did not mean to hit that button. Vanini's Urgent Repair Kit. Okay. Well, that was a waste of my Fable Arts. And there ought to be a couple of guys coming at me here. Yeah, they are. Oh my goodness, quite a bit of them. Quite a bit of them. Alright, hold on. I got that one taken care of. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And perfect. That was not a perfect guard, but it was a guard. Can I get a perfect? Nope. But I got him, so, you know, there's that. And last things last is Pop-Up. Alright. That was sloppy. I didn't mean to do that. I did it again. Fable Catalyst. Okay. Let's go up the stairs. And go ahead and sharpen up. Now, I'm curious. I'm not going to sharpen up anymore. I want to see, I think when I rest... Press the button. I think when I rest, it sharpens for me. So I'm not going to sharpen anymore simply because I want to check that out. And that will take me back around the other way.
The parade puppet is blocking the entrance. And that's the only way in.
Oh, I love powerful parade puppets.
Please, be careful.
Alright. Let's pick this up and get out of the way. Haha. So, by the way, something you may not have known. You can, if you look, charge your Ergo, or the Fable Arts, rather. You can charge your Fable Arts on these puppets before you go into a boss fight, in case you were wondering. Let's talk to him before we activate.
Hello there. Welcome to Krot, visitor.
Thank you.
I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets.
Me neither.
You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone.
All right.
You're alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Now, he didn't give me anything. But I do note that I can sell these, and I'm going to. There we go. Now, I could sell some of these other things. Not going to do that. Oh, wait. What was... Oh, that's the repair tool kit. All right, let's see what he has for sale. Electric Blitz Abrasive. I definitely want that. And I also, because I'm a collector, I am going to go ahead and buy the other weapons. I don't know that I'm going to want 2 of those, so I'm going to buy that. And this is a throwing cell, a large output battery that can be thrown. Okay, the last thing he has is some throwing cells. A large output battery that can be thrown. Inflicts electric blitz damage at the area of impact. I suspect that we're being given those things because they will help for the boss that's coming up. Let's turn this on. I want to run around the corner before I rest at it. So let's go do that. And see if I can get a slightly faster roll, because I want a light roll if I can. Introducing the parade puppet, and I didn't hit it fast enough. Here appears a terrific puppet that will enliven the parade. Hello there, I'm the parade master. I like singing and marching with people. Introducing Parade Master, a remarkable parade puppet model from the workshop to celebrate the grand exhibition. Like marching with people. Shouldn't he say on people? The Parade Master has the following functions: 16 jolly songs, cheerful laughter, and 54 parade phrases. Parade dances to delight children, the strength to carry 6 men on his shoulders or squash them. This Parade Master was made big in commemoration of the grand exhibition. Check out its charms on the eve of the upcoming exhibition. Nothing creepy there. All right. I've got 1500 ergo. I think that means I get 2 levels of something. Now, do I want stamina or do I want a little extra weight? I am going to do... Oh, not enough ergo. I need 824. I only have 793. What's this? I went and killed another puppet when no one was looking, and I managed to have enough now? Yep, that's exactly what I did. Let's go ahead and leave it at that. I think we're good. Well, the only thing left to do, and look there, I do have the full blade sharpness of my current weapon. So let's get in there and see what we can do with the Parade Master. Now, before we do that, let's change some equipment out. This is to recover HP. I think what I want to do, I want to move some things around. And then, can I... That's not what I want. Can I use that for the next spot? Can I somehow... No, I can't. Okay. Unless... I want to try... Let's get out. No, see, it doesn't. It replaces it. You got to back out each time to fill the next slot. I was hoping that there would be a way to just jump to the next slot, but not so much the case. All right, let's do... Not the lamp. This. We're going to start off with a throwing cell. And then I'm going to use that. And last of all, we'll put the sawtooth wheel in place. That should be a pretty nice mix. We're going to start off with the electric blitz after I open the door. Now, why can't he just punch through the locks everywhere else in the game? That's what I want to know. Oh, I don't even remember this guy now. I mean, I remember him, but I don't remember his moveset. This might not be the first time I get him. Oh, okay. That didn't work. And that didn't work. Nope, a perfect block did not happen. Okay, that was an opportunity to heal, so let's go ahead and take it. And... okay, come around. And... ow, that hurt. Okay. Ow, that actually hurt. Also, I'm going to go ahead and heal. Not going as well as I thought. Ooh. Yep, this is not looking like it's a first attempt. Yeah, not looking like it at all. Oh no, nope, nope. Pulse cells are discharged. Okay, hold on. Okay, did I get him? Now I got him. Now I got him. Ow! And he got me. He got me twice. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, come around. I am not doing well. Okay. And I need to come back around here and... Oh, it's gonna get me. He got me. Oh, you just in time listened to you hear the something. You couldn't quite hear what he said. Lie or die? Okay. Gosh. I don't remember that. If you die in a boss battle, Death Ergo is created at the entrance to the boss area. Talk about a quality of life improvement. So much gratitude for that. Let's go up here and grab it. And you can see there, I have 0 out of a potential of 63 there in the top right-hand corner. Got it. Lost Ergo recovered. You know what we're going to do? Real quickly, though, I did tell you the last time that you could not only practice your timing for perfect blocks with this dummy, but you can also turn down my microphone because it was too loud. But you can also charge up your Fable here, and I'm going to do that real quickly. Just charge up my Fable. I won't do this every time, but it's fun, so I might as well do it this time. That way I can go in with a full Fable charge. And there we go. Boing! It's all done. Let's leave this behind. And incidentally, whoop, that was not the perfect block anyhow. Try it again. One more time. One more time. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Well, we regained our Ergo. And this time, we're going to go in just a little bit better prepared. That's my plan. We got our stuff. We got our healing. Let's go to it. We've been busy waiting. Whoop! I expected a roll and I got a slide instead. Okay, we're gonna... There we go, we get some fine and dandy. Oh, get some damage control going on here. Ow, that didn't go nearly as well as I hoped it would. Let's come back around. And ow, ow, ow. But he's done. So it was worth it. Eliminated. We got him. All right. Well, we're getting closer to the end, but we are not yet ready. We've got quite a bit yet to do here. Let's talk to this puppet. Same thing. Boy, the ragdolling on that was kind of odd. Hotel Croct, the great luxury. Let's try that again. Come on. Hotel Croc, the greatest luxury you will ever experience. Treat yourself to a longer Treat yourself to an unforgettable day. Well, you can treat yourself to a longer message. That would be nice. And now, stable catalyst, dim ergo fragment, and let's start making our way up. Yep, already read that. I saw the shiny,
One
and
more thing I should mention. The hotel's security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
okay. That is definitely true. We are a special puppet after all. And this series I am calling Will the Truth Be Told? Hidden Moonstone. The Moonstone was not from this world. However, it was the most something, something, something. We have to go in. Hidden Moonstone was not from this world. However, it was the most optimal enhancement material. In their urgency, technicians pushed forward with using the Moonstone for weapon upgrade without time to review it any further. It is a rare enhancement material that can be obtained in different parts of Pratt to upgrade my weapons. I love to upgrade my weapons, but first I need to upgrade myself, because I don't know exactly what that is going to look like. Here we get a dim ergo fragment. I do love that little blue flower very, very much. And with that, we've accomplished pretty good. We started the game, and this is where we end the game. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm the Preacher. This is episode number 1. Episode number 2 will be coming very soon, and I hope to see you the next time.